Ta-da! Here we are. We're back in zombies again. I was mucking about with the box while the timer was ticking down. Should be alright. We shouldn't keep any of our freely gotten gains. I was gonna say ill-gotten, but it wasn't particularly ill-gotten. But we're gonna do a 2-box challenge, which means we can only use this gun until we get the box, I believe. We can't buy anything off the wall. I didn't look too deeply into the challenge, just like, this is something I've heard of. But I believe we want to maximize points because I think it's all the way over in the catwalk area. I'm gonna have to rush through the back entrance. I think I haven't played this since I updated to the new Unity 6 beta. So hopefully it doesn't cause any game-breaking bugs. I guess that's something I can test out though, for the sake of the test. This doesn't have the thing over it. So this is meant to have like a little generator cage or something. It's just empty. I suppose that can always be added later. Set dressing, after all. Hell yeah. I don't think I got any points from repairing those barricades. I think because I repaired that one over there, actually. Do I want to shoot? I think I want to stab through this one, and then I'll do like one magazine for a few zombies on round 3. Hopefully we don't die or anything. You can kind of do what you can do in World at War, which is like bait out the stab, and they can't finish their animation if you back up quick enough. So with the right movement, you could probably survive absurdly high waves. As long as you don't get overwhelmed. But they don't have the... I'm pretty sure they don't have like the 27... Not 27. What is it? 24? I know in World at War Zombies there's a specific limit where you cannot go beyond that limit. Hopefully this isn't too crazy. In terms of difficulty. Only 5 more zombies. 5? I think so. I thought that definitely gotta put him out. I guess not. That was not what I wanted. I think you do like one headshot on like round 2 or 3 to make it count. I think you're... I'm not sure about like the very specifics of the 2-box challenge. Like if I get a wool weapon out of the box, can I use the wall pie to get my ammo back? How does it work with mule kick? Am I allowed to pull another weapon? Depending on what I get. Should be able to get our first weapon here. I suppose we can buy the Bowie knife. I don't imagine that's banned. I don't think there's some official category or anything. Ah, the Glock. Not a bad gun. I hope we don't get two, like, point guns. The light seems really bright from the muzzle flash. I'll just buy my 2 weapons and that's what we'll have. More than enough now. The cat. Okay. I can check out the Pack-a-Punched cat, I guess, if we get that far. I've never gotten it before. None of these weapons have wall buys though, so
You have 25 seconds to leave the
it'd be pretty bad for business. Especially later on. I'm probably gonna run out of ammo quite quick.
15,
We could get ammo from these things though.
10, 9, 8. Teleporter 3 active.
Speak of the devil. Those guys are really slow this early, I guess. It's only wave 4. I've already gotten enough for almost Pack-a-Punch. Aim is not the best, but don't really need aim for zombies. Headshots help, but it's not like we're gonna be running around with Deadshot. I was thinking if we get like
You have 25 seconds to leave the mainframe.
if we get a bunch of bonus perks, should we allow ourselves an extra box it?
15. Teleporter 2 active.
God, my aim is atrocious. I think it's only like 2 body shots or so to take him out though. I guess maybe a headshot on a body shot. I was hoping for a bit of a more special gun, if I'm being honest. It's the cat, I suppose. Yeah, this is not really cutting it. It is a cat after all. Now look away, people. Yeah, 60 in the magazine isn't ideal. Oh. Can fully open the Pack-a-Punch, to be honest. Let's do that. It's risky, because we have no perks. But why not? No dogs. Dogs 7 or 8. That's pretty late for dogs. I don't think they hold. I don't know if it's like the same kind of range between dog rounds throughout the entire game. Because that's quite a long time to wait, doing like 8 rounds without a max ammo guaranteed. All the guns are quite high fidelity and like full of effort and little bits and bobs. Like they have the little infinity gun from Borderlands, and that one's quite interesting. Oh. Let's Pack-a-Punch the cat, I guess. Technically, if you Pack-a-Punch like a living, I think like that's how you get the witches from this is Michael, okay? You get the witches, I think, in lore and buried from Pack-a-Punching like a body. So try to Pack-a-Punch their like mum or something in lore, which is bizarre. Should probably check that out. I don't know how to treat the box hit if you get what's it called? If you get like the monkey bombs, I don't know if you treat that like a little bonus and you still take the others. I can get Jug now, not the worst. I think this is the kind of period of zombies where... Oh, yep. The latest round it could happen on. I think again on the slopes they can't really kill very easily. Was I killed? I think I was killed because I was put in the wall. It tried to teleport me out of the wall. It's quite nice that it has that kind of thing. Let's immediately go again. Those were not the kind of weapons I wanted. Let's hope we get the box closer too, so we can do a more intended method. I think buying Jug doesn't really give you a full heal either. So buying it just kind of leaves you on the back foot. Probably could have dealt with the dog around in retrospect before dealing with any of that. There we go. This was a pretty long playtest. They have been getting longer. I think it was only the weekends. And the last like 2 weeks, or like 3 weeks, they've been week-long. Like when the Pack-a-Punch came out, and then this week. So for like 20 playtests, it was only open on the weekends. And then they allowed it when Pack-a-Punch came out for a week. Try it out, have your fun. Gameplay loops all implemented. And then it was a bit of a wait and see kind of period, where I guess it was all up in the air. Should they be week-long playtests? Should they not be? And they decided this week again to do it. Maybe it becomes easier. With all the what am I trying to say? Let's walk it back. I think with in these updates because they've been quite big, like finalizing Pack-a-Punch, weapon camos, etc., etc. I think they're probably working on quite tricky systems to kind of finalize the things, so that week-long playtest pretty means it's a week without an update, and then it'll be, you know, like Monday through Friday not being able to play it. Why do they go up there? Oh, I did buy this. I was thinking they shouldn't walk that way, they should pass. Oh, I forgot I bought these. Oh, the thing's right there. That's not bad. Let's get our points worth. Ammo's worth. The recoil is quite interesting. I don't know if I got around to saying it, but like, I'm always getting distracted. There we go. The not-so-infinity pistol, which we might get here. That would be perfect to test it out. Okay, the vector. And what else was in the vector? The vector and FAMAS, not ideal. 2 points gun, like weapons. Let's use the FAMAS while it's still burst fire. The not-so-infinity pistol gets a... has like an infinity symbol bullet spread, which is probably how it is in the actual Borderlands game. I don't really play Borderlands all that much. Played 2 and 3. They were alright, I guess. The shooters aren't that much of my thing. But that gun, it's all about infinity, right? So it shoots in like a figure of 8 pattern. Well, infinity. Is it the figure infinity? Is that what it's called? This gun still annoys me. It should be 24 to match the 3-round bursts. I think it was meant to be 27 or something. But then it got changed because of balance. I do wonder about, like, how do you go about balance with these things? Game design's tricky. Rather than just kind of testing it out and being like, yeah, this is a shotgun, it should be able to kill people relatively easily. At like a close range-ish. How do you determine how many pellets? It's just too many pellets. $19. That'll be a weird, like, one in the chamber. I really want the last few zombies to come out. That'd be nice. Whenever you're ready, guys. That's already done. I think this at least becomes fully automatic. I think they did do much more exciting things with Pack-a-Punch and things like that. They got a little boring later, like guns becoming akimbo. Things like that. Which you didn't really get to see otherwise. Almost died again.
10, 9, 8.
You get that again. I was looking, been watching more zombies content, or like the real deal, I guess. They have captured it quite impeccably. Like, I didn't realize some of the, like, the Pack-a-Punch names, if they have a real counterpart, they'll use the real name of it. Usually a mix of the Black Ops series, like Black Ops 1, 2, and 3's versions. Like, I think the foul becomes the epic win, which I thought was kind of a silly name, but apparently that's the real deal. And then the auto pistol becomes dual auto pistols, and the name is shared. Oh. Yeah, the name is shared again. The akimbos are like Calamity and Jane, which I just kind of assumed was like a little like whenever it's a name, I just kind of assume this must be like some inside joke. Like, why is the cat called Michael? Maybe Pebble the dev has a cat. Okay, this one's the last magazine, so we swap over to this. Hello. Rose, welcome. This is on VRChat. It's a little playtest, so it's not officially out yet. But you have basically everything working as intended. And it's pretty faithful. I was kind of yapping about the Pack-a-Punch names, and I wasn't convinced they were official, but they were. I'm doing like a 2-box challenge, so I just have to use whatever I got. Some of the guns aren't the usual. You don't get a Vector, that's more of a Modern Warfare gun. Super cool. You have to join like a Discord server, like the devs Discord server, and then you have to link your VRChat account, which is just like you put something in your bio, and then you you type in your name on this in VRChat, and then it tells you put this code in your bio. And it reads your bio through some automated system and then goes, you can now come in. I think there was issues with the linking system, so I think you don't even need it anymore. But you still need to put in a magic. It's unlisted, so you can't just type in Zombies Trinity, which is the name. You have to put in the magic link and then open your own instance or have friends playing it. It's all very annoying and finicky, but it's fun, it works. All the zombies coming to get me. It's not all working correctly. I've been a big proponent of having the zombies actually jump and climb up like they do in the actual games, but these things take time. And there was some issues with it. So I think it was meant to have climbing animations, or at least not have the dogs be able to walk up the side. Because on dog rounds, they can just walk up the side of the teleporter, which isn't ideal. I really hate how the FAMAS does not have a correct amount of rounds in it. It doesn't shoot correctly. I can grab stamina, which isn't usually there. They have more perks than the usual threes.
You have 25 seconds to leave the main train.
Sometimes you have to rack the bolt when you run out of ammo, but because I have speed cola, you don't have to. It's very smooth experience. You do tend to get the same like crutch perks, which is unfortunate. Like they have quite a few. I mean, this is a free perk. PhD, not helpful at all. That is almost the worst one that I could have gotten my hands on. Almost out of ammo. That's not ideal. I think I need to go in here anyway. We'll make our last stand. Well, hopefully not our last stand. We'll open this one. Get the knife if we can. Two. Vector. Vector's much nicer. I still need to stab a few zombies. Train the zombies. Give or take, let's not die. Last playtest. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, damn it. Last playtest, the knife. Not the knife. The zombies didn't have collision, so it was much easier to loop around. But that was a shame. I think if I could actually grab the knife and I didn't fluff it, could have definitely gotten it. Third time lucky. Hopefully we get some more fitting guns. I've only been getting box, like, point guns. It's not the worst. That's in the courtyard near power. Since I need a lot of points for that, I think I'll just stab. 1, 2, 3. Stab the usual one-shot knife. And then I think it's like one shot and a knife is the absolute minimum on round 2. Maybe it's 2 shots and a knife. I forget. It's a little more frenetic and easy from some perspectives. Some aspects. The knife is a little easier to wield. You don't do like the lunge you do in actual zombies, which can sometimes get you killed. Yeah, 2 knives to take them out. At least near the start, the points and ammo and knife damage and whatnot are the same. Like it takes about 2 knives. And I think later on it starts to lose the equivalence to the old zombies. Because I think all the systems are built up again from scratch. They don't pull down the barricades properly. It would be cool to see little animations to it. Just sprucing it up again, but I don't think that'll happen until a little later. I think I can buy my way to power. and then shoot him a bunch to get the remaining points I need. 940. That's like 5 zombies, I think. Well, they have to go the long way around, poor fellas. They do seem to not mess up as much. There was a weird bug a few weeks ago on the playtest that I noticed. This is not where I want to be, really. The bug was that... Oh, that was just terrible. I just completely missed that. Zombies would sometimes just despawn randomly, seemingly out of nowhere. Okay, that's plenty of points. Let's wait here, hope for something good. Vector again. If it's the same guns, I swear. I have the starting gun maxed out again. It seems to allow the starting gun in the 2-box challenge rules, give or take. But I assume that needs like mule kick. Now I'm not gonna buy mule kick. I'm a bit torn about how to feel about the system as a whole. Like the full perk limit, because it's very iconic. And the new game's just doing away with it is a bit of a misstep, I think. Just being able to have every single gun all at once is every single perk, which means like 3 guns. I mean, they got rid of some of the perks, but it would just kind of mean by like round 30, instead of being like you just have everything. There are like secret perks like PhD Flopper we got before. Isn't technically available through normal means, only through the teleporter, and it's like a little rat shrine pseudo gobblegum thing where you like pay more and more points for a random outcome, which could be something good, like a power-up, including the free perk power-up. Or it could be like spawning dogs on ya, zapping ya, that kind of thing. Lightning strike. Alright. Not really happy about either of these guns. Feels like my box luck has been pretty bad. Oh, hello. They feel quite underpowered. It's only round 5. Why is it taking like... I feel like it should only... I mean, it is only taking like 1 or 2 headshots to kill a zombie right now, but it's a little harder to actually line up the headshots consistently compared to mouse and keyboard. It's more just feeling it. I haven't really been able to get a proper setup. Every time I did, I ran out of something. Well, the only time I have done so far. We got kind of useless 5th perk. by luck. And then I immediately died. It's by bouncing betties. I did want to test something about the betties. Because I'm pretty sure in the OGs you get like 2 a round. Or 1 a round or whatever. And I'm pretty sure you can like stack them up somewhere. So if I don't let the zombies a tool near me, stand my ground somewhere, that could be pretty good. Like I think if I put it here and here, I want to test how many I can put down. I assume you can put a lot down. And they're just kind of entities, markers. I assume the game can break if you manage to put like 50 down, because technically you can have multiple people playing the game all at once. It doesn't have to be just solo. But if all the bouncing betties are all just back here, it should give me more bouncing betties, right? There we go. Oh, you wasted all my things. I spent a lot of time putting that there. I do think they spawn a little too close. And they're a little too eager to get you when they spawn in. I think usually they take a second in the actual game to like lock on and get you. Haven't opened that up at all. My beloved 5-7, I can't buy that. You have a Discord at all? I do not have a Discord. But it is like every Friday and Sunday around this kind of time I do it. I also have a VODs channel on my Twitch account linked. Which I only just started doing VODs a little bit ago, so there's only like 5 VODs, but if any of those intrigue you, take a look. I'll be very appreciative. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good rest of your night. Whoa, jeez. Let's not die. 1, 2... My aim is atrocious, jeez. There we go. Let's hang out with this gun. I think I start licking this up, and then I buy double tap on the way back. Stamina up. I end up falling into rhythms with it. This is just kind of my usual route. Buy up the power, then buy that after buying the crutch perks. And then link the teleporters. Depending on perk handouts and other things like that. I don't want to link the teleporters too early, unfortunately. If I end up getting a free perk, it just ends up being wasted. Should link back before the round starts proper. There's a few little nags that don't quite feel right, but everything's a little subject to change. It looks a little like the Black Ops 3 on like Xbox 360 port. It looks a little low res and funky, but I think that's, you know, as simple as adding some furniture, but that's not something you really want to do when you're still making sure things have pack-a-punch variants and things like that. What if I get a gun that doesn't have a pack-a-punch variant from the box? I know those exist still. I'm pretty sure these are both good, but that could be not so good. Four bullets and a dream. And 71 more bullets. Doesn't feel like a dream so much anymore. I didn't buy the thing. I can definitely buy stamina up. Run past some zombies, hope I don't die. I walked right by it again. Getting stabbed in the back. Not really stabbed. Swiped? Swiped. Oh. I don't want to be pinned against the wall or nothing. Should be pretty easy just to get ourselves a knife. I don't know if we have enough zombies here to... we should be fine actually. We have 2 rounds because the knife stops working. The Bowie knife stops working around 12, I think, on this version. I'm gonna have to go back. You can just start the link again, which is nice. I think you can stab multiple zombies at once with like one swipe, which you can't do in the regular thing. Some liberties taken. Yeah. Pack-a-punch. I can pack-a-punch with these. That's good. I have no ammo in anything, but these will give me more ammo. I want to pack-a-punch as a precaution. When it starts flashing a lot, then we pick it up. Oh, buddy, calm down. There are a lot of different VR COD zombies out there in different formats. World at War seems to be the I'm dead. Oh damn it. I was hoping I could grab that. And that could have gotten me out, I think. My luck is not very good. There's been a lot of different versions of COD Zombies in VR throughout the years, with usually like using some moddable shooting game like Pavlov and Contractors, things like that. They build the maps out and the mode out. I know in Pavlov they have all of Bullet War, different maps you can load up in. Did some streams on that last year, I want to say. Let's do the classic 2 gunshot knife start. And then I think they also have a Kino map in Pavlov, and I think in Contractors and other games like that, that's when they open up to have a little more wild of a map. I think they have probably like all the Black Ops maps too, instead of just Kino. Pavlov's a shame. They like nuked that game. They spent like a year without updates to the game when it was at the height of its popularity, and that caused other competitors like Contractors to pop up and be like, look, we are doing a similar thing. Which was a huge misstep, because when that update came out, all the mods stopped working, because they like changed that mod thing to like mod IO or mod DP or something, which never used to be how they did it. At least I don't think so. I changed the modding platform they used, they updated it so none of the mods would be compatible for easy porting, and then they left themselves open for competition. And now VRChat has it in this game, which is probably gonna be slow. I think this was like 6 months to get to where it is, and however many months prior to actually build out all this stuff. But in like 1 or 2 years, I can see this being like pretty feature complete, with like probably still just this map, but it'll be publicly available. We have progression, probably have all the little doodads in place. Missed. That's not good. I gotta go. There it is. Any gun would be good. Oh, these are fantastic guns. This is one of those Akimbos. God, my aim. I think that was a headshot though. I got ammo for now. I think it is quite arbitrary, where it's just like, oh, at a certain round, they'll start running after you. Oh, the stealth hunter! I really hope I stay alive. I haven't been able to use this revolver. It's so chunky looking. I love revolvers. These are the guns I hope I go long with, because these things are awesome. I'm gonna stick with the revolver for now. I've been lacking today. I've been here like an hour, barely survived to like pack a bunch of stuff. I think technically you can probably swap off of the gun and swap back. When it hits 7, like here, you can probably swap back, grab 7. So that's probably a tech that you can use when you don't have speed color to speed things up a bit. That was terrible. It did. I said like this revolver system didn't seem to like shooting sometimes. Like sometimes I press the trigger and it wouldn't fire. But they seem to have completely fixed that, which is nice. I did say that in the patch notes, but I haven't gotten a try, because this thing's rare as shit. Okay, dogs. I should probably use these. Max ammo, lovely. We'll walk over here and we'll maybe make a dumb decision and we'll hang out in this little tea section. I need to make sure I use these. Aim's not where it needs to be. Uh-oh. Don't mind me, gentlemen. Take a seat. It does feel so good. The, like, pierce on it. That was a close one. Almost died. Definitely not fucking worth it. Okay, let's just grab this and skedaddle, as they say in the business. The zombie killing business, clearly. That is tantalizing. I think it has some cool, like, VR specific changes to, like, Deadshot to make it a little more usable. Because it's quite nice on controller on the for the aim assist. It's basically aim bot. It's like instant headshots plus headshot damage. And I think it is headshot damage still, but they give you like laser sights on your guns, which are a little like hard to see. They're like what would you say? Describe them as like Modern Warfare green. The laser sight, not like a red. That was terrible. Ugh.
50, 10,
I feel like I might sneeze. I hope not.
Auto 2 active.
I hope when the Steam frame comes out I can put like a button in that would mute me on the stream version, because you can mute yourself in game, but that won't do anything on these other versions. Knife. Over to this one. I did notice with the revolver you have to kind of hold your finger on the trigger for a solid second to like get the shot. It's like you press and it's like half a second later the shot fires. You can definitely fan it now, but don't really want to. The recoil's immense. This gun becomes fun though when it's pack-a-punched. God, my aim is atrocious. Oh god, let's not die. Okay. I always end up shooting more with my right trigger than my left. I start shooting with my left and I try to alternate, but it kind of ends up just me spamming the triggers, so I guess I'm just better at shooting with my right. Better mashability. Kinda hope it's dogs soon. I'm running low. Dogs? No. Okay, that was a good amount. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Find my way into here. I really need that Bowie knife. That will solve a lot of my problems.
You have 25 seconds to leave with the main frame.
I think if I can get over the hurdle of Pack-a-Punch, not dying in a dumb way, should be good. Can of course take quick revive, but I find like it's a little stifling if I'm being honest. You end up only having 3 perks, you just end up taking the same group of perks that you always take on zombies. What should be? Yep, I knew it. At least I can buy this. It should take us up to one more round of knifing zombies. There we go. I don't think you can waggle this one to reload it, which is a bit of a shame. Because you can waggle. Dual-wield revolvers would be crazy. I do wonder if there's like a thing at all. A snub-nose kind of revolver from a Modern Warfare game that they could put in here that Pack-a-Punched to be a like dual-wield akimbo revolvers. I'd thoroughly enjoy that. I don't know about the feasibility of that, but that would be awesome. It wouldn't really make sense to, but it'd be interesting if they put like the Mauser, I think it's the Mauser, the one from Origins that becomes the Boomhilder even. Saw there that I killed 2 in one swipe with insta-kill. can definitely afford to go over here, buy ourselves stamina up, cross our fingers for that 5th perk slot. I feel like every time you teleport using one of these for points, you should get a power up, but it doesn't seem to work like that. I don't know if that's my understanding of it. Just kind of hip fire it at them if they're in your face. I do like VR as a medium, it's so cool. Can't really hate it, at least in my eyes. I really hope it does climb out of its niche eventually. It's got a few, like, AA kind of titles, dude. But AA are only AA. These become a named variant, just like the Mustang and Sally. Become like Equitus and Veritas, I think. Standing out here is actually one of the best places. It's kind of wide and you can do like circular little loop-de-loops. It's a little dangerous if there ends up being so many zombies around. But it's quite nice around the like teens like we are now. This allows us to get in some pack-a-punches. Looks like we might end up having enough to pack a punch twice between this round and the next. That'd be quite nice. If they added the climbing, they would be able to climb over here, so it wouldn't be such a safe space. Don't know if that was only in the Giant or in the original. I know it wasn't until you like fought your way to the power room that they could actually climb over. You couldn't spawn on like round 1 over the wall, but it certainly helps. Oh, that was less cool. I was going for the cool kind of cutscene stance. Like when Richtofen shoots his ultimate self. It's just like... Oh, that was a cool sounding thing. I do like the little bullet pings. Ricochet sounds. That's fun. It's immense, just hip firing everyone. It's great. I love this. If they climbed up slowly and can just run up at full speed as well, I think I'd take this and a pack-a-punch. I think I can get both out. Yeah, especially because it's the round end. The Impaler. Green name, which is interesting. I wonder what the green names are meant to signify. These are blue. This is green. A lot of them are like yellows, oranges. Like this one's a yellow. It doesn't seem to be like a strict rarity system. And there seems to be some that are like outright worse. Ugh. Yeah, I have 10 bullets now. crazy, crazy revolver to have 10. I thought I was out. Still had 3. There you go. Back to our nice round number. I like my round numbers. That was meaty. Fuck. Every time I try something cool, it backfires. Okay, time for you two. This one's a lot more simple. Doesn't have the visual heft of the revolver. Still very good though. This is a very solid set of weapons though. These are pretty my 2 favorites, personally. I've gotten the I've gotten whatchamacallit. I kinda hope these don't kill me. They could. Oh well, if I die, I die. This definitely reminds me of doing this a lot. I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, they didn't both blow up, that's nice. Oh. Yeah, these don't always spawn, but a 5th, a mule kick. This is where we deviate. Do we buy another single gun from the box? And hope for something grand? I guess 2, if we get something like monkeys. I keep forgetting I have like grenades and monkeys and whatnot. That felt weird. I was trying to shoot, but it didn't let me. I think you do have to hold the button down. Which is where it comes from. But at least it's not like you press the button fully. Because you see the hammer slide back as you pull the trigger. It goes from like... with the pressure of you pressing the button. Oh, the dogs. The FN foul. This will also stop being like a one-shot kill decently soon, I think. Which feels pretty fucked up. It's a big chunky revolver. But that's kind of crazy. It like not even having the damage drop off as it shoots like 8 zombies in 1 bullet. Oh, I died. Crap. Oh well. Can't win them all. I feel like I was making it very, very far in previous playtests. I don't think they specifically changed much about how the zombies work. That's a shame. I don't get to try these out much. Feels wonderful though. Yeah, I have like 4 more bullets in this one. You also don't need mule kick to like slide these back when you reload. You just click the trigger and it slides it forward like that. When this one, it's a revolver, you don't need to like, you already pull the hammer back by doing that. So you don't need to manually cock it. Like a single action would be kind of crazy. Like Colt, like revolver. Now we're in 15. Over there. Do we do the 2-box challenge still? It's feels like it's not. Usually the novelty of challenges are like doing it on different maps, attempting to do it on different maps, but because it's all the same here, you do end up with it weighing on you a little bit. Like, oh, not these guns again. So, given that I'm going off there first, it's kind of off in the corner. That's probably where I'll die anyway, because it's so much further around. I'd always like to buy that side of things. I don't like to buy my way up to where Jug is, because that little T section is already so deadly. I kind of prefer to just run in and out quick at the end of a round. I think I would always kind of rely on things like Gobblegums in Black Ops 3, which would always kind of leave things quite easy. Bye. That was a lot of points. Decent amount of ammo saved too. Don't have enough money. Got plenty of points though. I'm really hoping Steam Frame it comes out soonish. I know it probably is in the foreseeable future, but not like crazy soon. There's been a lot of more builds coming out. For these like Steam Frame builds of games, because it's like an Android operating system, so for the best performance they need specific like Quest-esque builds for VR titles. And that's all well and good. Oh, the fucking worst gun. This thing is actually like dog water. It's terrible. They know it's terrible. They made its name like brown. You have to manually cycle the bolt, even if... Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Even if you have like speed color. I do wonder, will this even end up having a Pack-a-Punch variant? I mean, I assume so, but maybe like Pebble, like the dev, like I kind of hypothesize he hates this gun. Gotta put it in as a joke. Okay, let's hope for like a crazy good gun. Technically, I can't even pack a punch this, so I think for the sake of fairness, I should be able to trade this out. I'm wasting my early game points on this. And early game points are very important. Oh, jeez. It's going terribly wrong. I've let the zombies in. They're eating me alive. Yeah, I need out of here, man. I'm just gonna pretend this gun, like, doesn't exist after I get rid of it, unless I get it again. That is a danger, actually. Could get it again. Oh, fuck you guys. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, damn it, I died again. You get like a weird amount of points taken from you if you go down, I think. Probably for the sake of balance, it's for like 10% of your points or something. I kind of wish it rounded it to the nearest 5 or something. Because there's nothing in the game that costs that much. So you also get a weird amount of money when you revive someone in multiplayer. Like you kind of get that 10% of points that they lost. So you end up with weird numbers. It's just cursed to have like anything that doesn't end in a 5 or a 0. Technically, it should end in 0 all the time. I don't think there is anything that really gives you 5. Technically, there is like a secret perk I've never gotten. Probably very, very rare. You can only get it from those bonus perk bottles. Where it's like Maneki Neko or something. It increases the amount of whatchamacalls it. Who's a what's it? I don't know. Miss out on. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Where are the zombies coming from? Hello? Did I... Oh no. I was gonna say, did I break it? Back to the Steam frame, before I lose my train of thought again. There was a lot of, like, little hints and whatnot that it's coming out pretty soon. Like, stuff that is probably saved for, like, the release build. Which pretty means it is close, like that finalizing the welcome tour when you set it up. But that probably doesn't mean it's coming out, like, tomorrow. It could be, like, you know, people have been really hush-hush about having review models and whatnot. They probably don't want to get in Valve's bad, you know, like, do not interact kind of blacklists if they leak their things, because they're all on the NDA and whatnot. They would be, if that's true, that they have them now. So, I think there were leaks or like hints more so than like, you know, builds being updated to like that final version for release. Like more so than that for the frame and the control, the console and the controller. Machine, even. It's not called the Steam console. Damn, that was not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to kill that guy. And all these little builds out the way. Oh, I really want this. Let me just weave between you guys. I'm like one hit away from dying. Let's knife all these guys for maximum pointage. So obviously, like, with the controller, people got their hands on the controller, like reviewers, before the buy period began, because that just immediately launched. It was like, you know, we're gonna open the floodgates next week, come pick up your controller. Then they went out really quickly because everyone wanted the controller. You know, Steam has so many players, people are gonna want the latest tech from them, even if it might not be, you know, for everyone, which is pretty best, to be honest, if it's not for everyone. But same will happen with the frame. Probably like people with the machine with this reservation queue is more fair. Everyone has a fair chance. Just because they weren't available for like the 5 minutes the controller was available, they can still have a chance. But that means people are left out, even if they were really excited for it. Hope that's not me when the frame comes out. But either everyone's really hush-hush about having their hands on a review frame, which doesn't really fit the timeline, because I think some prominent tech people, Linus and what have you, they were all saying, I really want to, but I don't have my hands on it right now. Did I even turn the switch on? Be helpful if the lights actually turned on alongside that. Ace of Spades. I cannot Pack-a-Punch this. There's no Pack-a-Punch for the Ace of Spades. It's a nice revolver, though. This revolver has a lot faster of a shoot speed, matching the game, I suppose. Yeah, power must be turned on. I didn't ever turn on the power. I'll get that. Should also be the hand attached to it, right? But if these welcome tour changes are just to prep the review units, then all the reservations and the general public getting their hands on it will be pushed back a few months in comparison. I think I'll stick with the Ace of Spades for now. And when Garand has a cool Pack-a-Punch variant, it's got like a cool special bullet for the Grand Ping, for the last one. I I mean, with this knife I should be practically fine until around like 11-ish. Can solo with this. If it's a perk bottle, that could be pretty bad. I got dead shot. Yeah, this is what the laser pointer is. It's a little tricky to see in the daylight. I guess that'll replace double tap? I just won't use double tap. Yeah. I think that's alright. I'm gonna go this way. Buy myself stamina up. That'll help me get around a bit quicker. buy my perks in like a reverse order.
You have 25 seconds to link with the main frame.
Definitely good. Round 6, Bowie knife. Pretty powerful. Not gonna be dangerous for me without insta-kill. I might have been able to kill it this low round, but usually it has like a big damage fall off. Oh, a nuke. This is good actually. It does feel a lot harder to see in the daylight. Can just kind of light gun it a little. Steepy stacky. Let's go. But fingers crossed, Steam frame reveal tomorrow. Most likely not, though.
You have 25 seconds to link with the main frame. 20. 15. 10. 9.
Most likely, maybe reviewers are getting it this week, and then give it a week or two after that. What the fuck is this? That's what I was gonna buy, so that's just 3,000 saved. That's really solid. I think once again I can just kind of stand here and nothing can kill me. I mean, even if I let go of my knife, they just kind of, they can land close enough, depending on the incline, to actually hit me. But not really, no. Got so lucky with like random perks. 2 out of 3 of the linking teleporters worked. Hello. A little like climbing out of the earth animation for spawning could be pretty cool. Just like an on awake command for certain spawn points, maybe. Make them play the animation for like climbing out of the ground. Have their hitboxes and whatnot. And that's tricky, I guess, because the hitbox is probably like matching their body. Having their like nav mesh hitbox still be like standing still. Just kind of lock them to like climb out of the ground. There are probably animations where it's like they can't walk while they're breaking barricades. That kind of thing. Unless they secretly added... Nope, there's no canonical Ace of Spades thing anyway. Death Snow. Oh, hey. Still 2 more rounds of knifing. Rushing to get the Bowie knife is supremely good for points. Kind of falls off later on. It stops, like, as soon as you can't stab him anymore. Kind of useless as soon as it's not a one-shot. Technically you can shoot like once. PPSH. These are very good guns. Yeah, I guess insta-kills make Bowie knives useful. So then you can just kind of cleave through an entire horde. Oh. Death Snell gets a cool red name. Yeah, Death Snell gets like 7 normal bullets and then like a sniper round. And the PPSH. It's alright, I guess. Jump off. Ooh, let's not die. Knife. Seems to work pretty well with the new Unity update. Hopefully that's not causing any behind the scenes issues or anything. Hmm. 1.5 hours-ish. Maybe one more game after this, however long this takes. If I go ham and survive until like round 30. Doubtful. I don't think I've ever survived around 30, even with like the zombies not having any hitboxes, collision. Yeah, that's a super fast knife. Pretty much faster than you can usually have. Got kinda lucky. I do wish there's like a brightness setting. I don't know. It should feel like comically overexposed or something. Like it's a little hard to tell if I'm actually aiming at a zombie or not. To my eyes, at least. Does this super like death knell blast at the end? Does that do a whole lot? Maybe it has like infinite pierce or something. No, let's not die. I do like the Garand. It still feels a bit weird because of the 8 magazine capacity. It's a little low later on in the game. It's pretty cool. Teleport and hope for the best. 5th perk would be nice. Bomb. I don't think they die to bombs, do they? Oh, they push me through the wall. They do have big problems where like they can push the players a lot. I feel like I don't know. Would that be a good idea? You can't force a reload either. You have to always let go of all the bullets previously. I kind of do like the idea of taking Deadshot over double tap. It's probably a much safer bet than like OG like Black Ops 1. So it's kind of a stand-in for like the lacking of double tap if you don't like to just spit lead at the enemies, at the zombies. If you're a little more careful with your shots, you probably get more leverage. More use out of this. Oh, they hit the Sam. That's iconic. Hey, you're on green. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I forgot something. Do not disturb. Good catch. Let me also change it to streaming time. And I'm still alive. I got lots of lucky shots, really. Like, shots? Technically shots. A lot of the perks are based off of alcohol. You know, you got like daiquiri, root beer. I don't think root beer is really beer, though. It's a weird in-between. But anyway, yeah. I got lucky with like the perk drops where I only had to spend money for like 2 of my perks. I got Deadshot, which is the first level one, which gives me a laser sight and improved headshot damage. Which I feel like it's a little too it's really easy to see in darkness, but it's a little harder to see in the light. Given you're in a shadowy area, it works. It's nice. But I feel like there's some areas where it's hard to tell exactly what I'm shooting. Fetch me. I hope you've had a good day and all that jazz. Yeah, I was yapping about the Steam frame. The Steam frame probably isn't gonna be announced for reservations tomorrow. But it could. It could. I don't think it will, though. It seems like they're ramping up, like a lot more games are getting like great on frame ratings, getting like verification for Steam frame compatibility. There was updates to like the Steam frame welcome thing. Welcome tour for when you like set up the thing for the first time, which probably means they haven't sent it to reviewers yet, which is why it might not be tomorrow. But it might be coming soon. Could be that technically maybe the reviewers had a like hidden beta branch, like a private update that had all these special doodads in it. Like, you know, more translations for different languages and whatnot. Get rid of the work in progress in like the image text and whatnot. I'm almost out of ammo in this thing. That's not good. I have to use a death snow. Which I'm not, it's not a bad gun. I'm just like, it's not so easy. 5. Death snow. Pew 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 pew. It's quite easy just to pew 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 pew. Do wonder, does it do like infinite damage? The final ping shot. Teleport, give me perk. I have so much points now, this is kind of working out. That's more points, that means more running around. It did seem like in a previous update I wasn't getting these as much. I can also hopefully get a max ammo if need be, so I'm chewing through my ammo. This isn't quite a points gun. It is semi-decent. I'm really hoping the Steam frame comes out in like a good time. Just knowing the price would be pretty decent. Seems like it spawns every time you teleport now, and I felt like it didn't happen. Maybe if you keep using the same one it stops working, maybe you have to diversify your teleports. Let's find out. Maybe you can't do it when you have your power up. Maybe it's only one every round from each teleporter. I don't know how it works. Let's see, does it appear? No. Maybe it's only like the third teleporter. Let's find out. You have too many perks. I was a little meh, I guess the word is, about when I pulled that shot, but it is quite a nice perk. Yeah, it does seem to be the last thing. Okay, bomb. And then I immediately run back and use the bomb to get myself additional. I'm dead. I'm dead. That was unfortunate. I messed up my one shot. We'll do one more match. As long as I get decently far. If I die on like round 3, we can amend that statement, but one decently long round. You know, 2-gun challenge sucks. My luck has been terrible, other than that one time it was good. So, it hasn't been all that terrible, but still. That's a really far away box location, that's annoying. I would have just preferred... I'm so tempted to like take the 5.7. That gun's cool. I really hope its Pack-a-Punch comes out soonish. I noticed that there are quite a lot of Pack-a-Punch camos from the games in the camo selection. At spawn, you can like put camos on your guns, but you only have like 3 camos if you're not a patron. I do wonder if there'll be a few camos that you get for being a Patreon, and everything else will be unlockable. That would be kind of in the spirit of zombies and Call of Duty as a whole, you know? Get all the achievements, all the camos for this gun to unlock gold, and get all the golds to get a diamond, because they have diamond and gold as camos right now. But it's just like wallet, really. The golds do look nice. I would definitely not mind going for that kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna need to just shoot a bunch of zombies and hope to get the most out of this ammo. 3. I still get a lot more magazines. Duck. I feel like you wouldn't be able to get through that in the actual game. It's quite a nice thing. Pew pew pew. I tested the stream delay as well, and I'm quite happy with it. Maybe it gets slightly delayed as the stream goes on. It seems to only be a few seconds behind, which I was quite happy with. Because I think you can put like a delay on it sometimes. But that seems to go against the spirit of streaming as a whole. It's meant to be about that live communication, I believe. And that's what my heart tells me. Turn that on. I do wonder if changing the lighting at all would do a whole lot. I don't have enough money. Okay. It kind of acted like I threw it away. The Stealth Hunter again, my favorite. Ugh, ugh. That was not as good. Pew, pew, pew. Oh fuck. Pew, pew, pew. Don't mind me, zombies, honestly. MP5, that's a wall weapon too, so I can get more ammo. Right next to the Pack-a-Punch too, so that's a pretty good spot. Pretty central to like teleports and whatnot. I'm trying to figure out how the teleporter works. Is it the last thing you link? So because I link this, it's either always teleporter 3, which is this one. I believe so. I should say like Z3 on here. It doesn't. Guess it's not super accurate.
10, 9, 8, 7.
That's another thing that'll probably be added later. Do I buy Deadshot? Maybe I get Deadshot right now. Mule kick. That's weird. I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe I should have left that perk alone. Third gun isn't bad. Especially if I don't care about trading it out. I've had a bad history here. And this always leaves you with like 10 more bullets, which is weird. And there's some weird pricing differences. Not pricing, ammo differences. Pricing differences too, I think. Like, some of the doors cost slightly different. Yeah, you got empty weapon. The Glock. And this one's the green mule kick slot. It's nice that it kind of moves things around. I thought the green one would just show up there and you don't have to shimmy things around. This becomes quite the nice point gun. Two. Okay, round 5 is not half bad. Dogs. I have the Glock, should be fine. I do wonder, is there any way you can get knocked out of the map on? If that it doesn't trigger the zone for? Because if you get knocked out of bounds, usually by the dogs, you end up in some, you end up getting teleported back to, I think, just the central teleporter. It's quite a nice little, thoughtful, tasteful thing. It's not like, you're cheating, back to the spawn with you. It's just like, hey, you appear to have found yourself out of bounds. You could technically use a flying avatar to cheese it. Oh, no, that's not very good. Alright, aim. It's atrocious. Guns? Or no guns? Hack-a-punch? Perks. Ah, it seems like the layering for the power-ups messes with the skybox. Oh, what the? There you go, 200 points. Could get all the green perks. How many green perks are there? Not a whole lot, actually. Ew. Yeah, I guess it's just kind of you keep trading out your guns. These are starting to take a good few shots to take out. What do I want to leave behind? Because I took Mule Kick from the random. I do kind of wish it just gave you an extra slot and it considered it slightly different. Like you could still buy 4 perks of your choice. But I guess it's the risk reward of like, do you get one of the perks you really would want, not knowing if you might get a 5th perk later from other means. I think this one, I mean, I think I'm not sure. I think I did reload this at a different time. Okay. Do we take the running? Door open. Pew 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 pew. Oh god, he's taking so many headshots now. Maybe double tap would be nice. I don't know how people dealt without double tap. Especially when it only did like marginal damage increase. Ugh. Oh, I died. Oh, crap. Is that me done? That beep boop button sound. No, zombie sounds. Yep. I didn't read that for like 7 minutes. My bad. Could I be the worst streamer? Probably not. Especially his gun more. It's so cool. This is my favorite. That might be it for me today. 2 hours. Pretty rookie stream thing, but you know, rookie numbers, rookie length. But with only, you know, this playtest maintaining it, some of these guns show up, some of them don't. I think like the wall weapons seem to show up, but some of the others don't in that mirror. Just a little minor thing, it doesn't even need to. Because it could be nice for knowing where it sits on your body, I think. Sometimes it doesn't. Like, yeah, I got the MP40. And it doesn't show up, so I don't even know exactly where it's sitting to the third person perspective. Yeah, it's a very iconic mode, zombies. It's just a disable Hellhounds button, which is quite funny. I do think maybe... I don't know, maybe another weapon sight type button, where it's like Deadshot, Laser Sight, and then you can pick different options or something, like Bright, Red, Default, Green, or whatever. Classic MP40. It sounds a little like flat, I think. This one. Yeah, what's going on? I'm pressing the button. Why aren't you firing? There we go. Sometimes it seizes up like that, it doesn't want to fire. Is that really 7 rounds that it loads in? I think that's more than 7, hang on. One, two, three. Maybe it is 7. Revolvers must be chunky. He's gotta revolve, so like, when it gets pack-a-punched, it somehow fits 10 in here. Gun must grow like twice its size. Fit 3 more bullets in. But yeah, I think that's it from me. Still be showing up on YouTube tomorrow, most likely. And if you're watching there, thank you. And also, Harl, you mentioned watching some of the last stream again. And that one's now up on YouTube as of now. Hopefully for the foreseeable future too. But yeah, that's it from me. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your nights. This is Lime, signing off.